Hello everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I'm your host Shadorian, and with me as always is Ark and Grim. I swear
Hi.
they're here.
Hi.
Oblong triangles.
Alright, so we've got to redo this duty that we were doing at the end of the last episode, because I got booted right at the end of it. Yay! On the plus side though, let's just skip it and run through it real quick. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna pedal to the metal on story quests. Although being level 75 makes these level 50 guys just a joke. Like a hilarious, funny joke.
Like, you may as well hold off all your side quests for, like, another class.
Oh, god damn it. But I really want the quest rewards. What if some of them are like companions and mounts and minions and shit, I mean?
Tough.
And also... Nah. Just the daily stuff is what I'll be leveling classes with, to be honest. Because it just works so well. It works so well for this class.
Yeah, that is true.
Works a little bit too well, almost. Hey, dickhead. How do you like a couple of knives in the dick? Dick's not a swear word, is it?
Nope. You're calling him Richard.
I know a guy called Richard. And also, one of my granddads was named Richard.
So was mine.
That
Good
was...
old Dick.
That was my dad's dad.
That's who I inherited my taxes from.
Well, mine had a secret family that my dad found out about after he was, gone.
No, well,
He was like, oh, well, fucking lovely. Whoops.
not the good kind of secret family.
We're nearly there. It's really mainly about getting past that first minute. Aim for the 3.
Be happy with the 1.
Yeah, pretty much. Damn it. God damn it. Well, I'm glad that we had our off-screen discussion about Last of Us 2. So now we can not talk about it now. But yeah, I think there's going to be some controversy. Some well-placed controversy. And I'll leave it at that. So, earlier, I was arguing with someone on Twitter. Because that's what you do on Twitter.
Yes.
It was about who has a better redemption arc.
Oh yeah, Zuko or
Vegeta? Was this a comic explained?
Yep, except some freaking other dude who's apparently a super big fan of TN was trying to tell me that Vegeta hasn't had a redemption arc at all. He later admitted that he hadn't watched any of Dragon Ball Super or read any of it either. And I'm like, then you only know half the story, so shut up. And then he tried to tell me that even if Vegeta had had a redemption arc, that TN had a better one. And then he went on a ramble about how good of a character TN is and how underrated he is. Unfortunately for him, though, I've recently watched Dragon Ball, and I was like, dude, it was just one episode, and then he just decided to be a good guy, but he was murdering people the episode before, so no. The redemption arc for Tien was him holding back Cell Form 2, and even then he was useless. It's been like 4 to 6 sagas since then. He couldn't be more irrelevant. And, holding back Cell doesn't really mean much when Vegeta's off saving the universe and pledging to save a second universe, Cabba's universe, after they saved Trunks' timeline. Well, they didn't save it, but they saved Trunks' girlfriend at least. He saved his future son from erasure. That's pretty next level character redemption.
The only question is, who's more useless, Tien or Yamcha?
Oh, Yamcha. My god. He didn't even get invited to the Tournament of Power for a reason. But Tien was like
he tried to get himself invited to the Tournament of Power.
Man, I hope that there's something similar to the Tournament of Power again, and they invite Hercule instead of Yamcha.
Oh my god.
That would be so good. Because I actually love Hercule. I hated him at first in the Cell Saga, but goddamn, I love him. Just
Mr. Satan.
his friendship with Boo is just great. And how good was like muscly Boo? Like he actually works out for a little while, and he's just staunch, and then he just goes to sleep and gets fat again. Oh, it's such a good little arc.
Because I was reading, there was like a theory that someone was saying that maybe for the end of the end of this Morrow arc, that maybe Boo might absorb Goku and Vegeta, which would be a good way to bring Boo back. Because obviously, if you absorb Goku and Vegeta now with their fucking God Key, it'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, but I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna get the Grand Kai that's inside Boo that's making him all chubby. He's gonna get pulled out, I reckon.
But he doesn't have the God Key, though. They've explained that essentially Kid Boo had the God Key when they got split.
Yeah, that's a good way to get Oob in. So what they could do is they could get Oob, and then they could get, like, the old Kai outside of, Majin Buu. And then we could, for the first time, see what Boo looks like without anything absorbed.
Well, I'm assuming Boo without anything absorbed would just be Kid Boo.
No, because that Boo's already dead.
I'm assuming it'd just be a good Kid Boo then.
I bet it looks different.
Has anything else happened with Oob in the anime, apart from that training Goku goes to train him?
No.
Well, here's the thing,
and
we're
that's
at
set
this point
after.
in the timeline, we're not even up to the last tournament, because technically all of Dragon Ball Super happens between the second last episode and the last episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, so everything in Super happens before Goku goes to train Oob. So Oob is still a little kid, but that didn't stop them training 4-year-old Gohan.
And they have mentioned him already in the manga. Oob, anyway.
Yeah. I would like to see, like, a good Kid Buu and Oob use the Potara earrings.
So really, bring Marjube into canon.
Oh my god. I didn't even think of that, but that is a really good idea. Yes, all of that.
Don't say it too loud. Someone might hear it. Say it louder so they hear it.
I just want them to make Piccolo relevant again. He's the one that deserves it the most.
Yeah, it has been a good while since he's had a good power-up, hasn't it?
Just make him absorb, like, all of the frickin' other Nameks. Because, like, they're gonna have to wish back a certain planet that may or may not have a lot of Nameks on it again. And I have a feeling that Vegeta will take a moment to wish back all the Nameks that he killed in the past. I think
Piccolo should absorb Shenron.
I think... Oh my god, don't say things like that.
Piccolo
That's awesome.
Porunga, and then he just turns into this massive Porunga-esque motherfucker with just a Piccolo head on the top of it.
I have a feeling that they're gonna eventually wish back the original planet Namek. And then wish back all of the Nameks from New Namek. And then put them back on Old Namek. And then Vegeta can wish back the Nameks he killed as well.
Yeah, well, based
How's
on
that
his
for a redemption
technique,
arc?
I feel like there might be something a bit more tied to the redemption arc, but I won't say anything until you've read the latest chapter.
Yeah, you fucking better not.
And then Piccolo absorbs Shenron.
Oh man,
Piccolo will absorb Porunga, not Shenron.
The guy that was arguing with me,
Both?
his display picture was a clown. And I was just like, it's pretty freaking apt display picture, you fucking clown. I didn't say it, but God, I wanted to. No, Tien. Tien's the dude. It's like, dude, Who are you trying to kid? Tien is strong enough to beat a Ginyu Force member currently. My goodness. It's not good to be on par with Yamcha.
Who's Tien's friend? Who's the little one again? That's
Girl Krillin.
Chaozu.
Girl Krillin.
no,
It's Chaozu.
no.
It's also
That's
not a
who,
girl.
yeah.
It's also not a girl. It's supposed to be a take on Chippy Taka from Monkey Magic.
Okay.
Also, this is awesome. What's happening? Whoa. So, a giant creature is trying to eat our airship.
Oh. Oh.
That was pretty freaking cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Is it white by some chance?
What, the creature?
Yeah.
Kind of, with many, many teeth.
Yeah.
Man, my character is cute as shit.
Sure.
She is!
Okay.
It's undeniable!
doubting?
I'll kill you!
doubting?
No, I'm just...
Or
No.
was I?
Well, what do you know?
Mm-hmm.
Rip. Oh, don't give me these quests that reward
So
me with
who would
material that
win?
doesn't matter.
Chiaotzu or Tien?
Tien.
Yeah, Tien.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. Chiaotzu or Yamcha?
Yamcha.
Chaozu.
No. Yamcha's the one that's immediately behind Tien. Tien's behind Krillin. Krillin's
Yeah,
behind
but
Piccolo.
Chaozu would just blow himself up. Problem solved.
I don't think that would kill Yamcha anymore, because if Yamcha's beating up... Chaozu could only defeat Guldo. Yamcha beat up, like, Jace, while Tien beat up frickin' Berta. So, like, they're pretty close. He's just shitter. And Tien's slightly less shit. That doesn't mean he's not shit. He just happened to have a gimmick move that he could use on Cell, and that's the only reason he was able to do anything. It was like, let's make him relevant again. And then, like, as soon as he runs out of power and stuff, Cell just neck breaks him. Do you remember that? Arc?
Vaguely.
Do you remember it? Because, like, as soon as Cell's not getting pushed in the hole anymore, he just slaps Tien, and Tien goes flying, and then just lands on his neck, and it's like... And they have to give him a sensu bean because he's dying in one hit. So his quote-unquote redemption arc was him using his life force to power his attacks, which apparently didn't stop his life force at all, so don't know why they even said that. But yeah, he just slowed a guy down and then was still shit. And it's been like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4... At least 4 sagas, 4.5. I think this is the 5th saga that it's been since then. Because there's Boo, there's the Broly... No, not the Broly story, the Future Trunks, the Tournament of Power, the Frieza saga, and now the Maro saga. So that's 5. I kind of wish they did turn the Broly movie into a whole saga as well. But I guess they just counted the movie as canon because they mention it.
Yes.
Which is probably what they should have done with the Frieza movie. Just mention the movie. And the Battle of the Gods. Oh wait, that was a saga as well.
Yeah.
6 sagas. It's been 5.5 sagas since Tien did anything of note. I guess he went to the Tournament of Power, where he also was a bitch. I want Krillin to wish that he's a Saiyan.
Oh my god, I just met Hildebrand's mum and she's a total MILF.
Hildebrand's mom's got it going on.
Oh man, I kind of want to save the quests involved with Hildebrand for recording as well.
Do it. It's good content.
I do like Hildebrand. For those wondering, Hildebrand is the zombie guy that was in a suit that was dancing in the desert. a good like 6 or 7 episodes ago, maybe more. I was getting scolded for doing non-story content when I was doing that.
Yes, you were. Who's been a naughty boy?
Always me, but mostly Ark.
Yeah.
Alright, Battle
Now,
Turkey.
The real question we haven't spoken about, who is the most useless character in Dragon Ball?
Probably, Chi-Chi.
No, she can train Gohan though.
She trained Goten, not Gohan.
Goten, that's the one.
Yeah, but like, she also stopped Gohan from trainings and made him into a bookworm, so he could probably be as strong as his dad and Vegeta right now if it wasn't for her.
But I wouldn't say she's the most useless though. Like, I still think she could beat Yamcha.
No, she wouldn't. Chi-Chi is Dragon Ball power level, not Dragon Ball Z power level. She wouldn't beat Yamcha, or otherwise they would have taken her to the fight with the frickin' Cybermen.
She'd just scold the Cybermen and they'll be out.
And even then, when she grew up, she wasn't exactly that strong. She went to fight, like, Goku, and he kind of just, like, put a burst of wind in her direction and shot her out of the ring like she was nothing. And fucked her up as well, like... He just kind of pushed his hand forward really quickly, and she went flying out of the ring and got wrecked, and then they got married.
Well...
Always so romantic. Nah. Yamcha isn't that useless. I mean, he's useless, but not that useless. He's stronger than Chaozu.
Okay. Chi-Chi or Chaozu?
Chaozu, straight up.
Ugh, okay.
Chaozu defeated a member of the Ginyu Force, man. And Chi-Chi's like not... Dude, Chi-Chi's got like a power level of 15. Ginyu Force members have like a power level of 50,000. It's a pretty big difference. It's just not that much of a difference now that the power levels are in the hundreds of billions.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, what was it? Krillin's got like a power level of a couple of 100,000 currently. So he's just by far the strongest Earthling. And the strongest female Earthling would be Android 18. She might be an android, but she was a human before that. Her name is Lazuri.
Yeah, because 17's Lapis, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Is what?
Lapis.
They were Lapis and Lazuri.
Like as in the gem Lapis Lazuri.
Yes. I know that from Steven Universe.
I love that show.
I think I've only watched his first 2 seasons.
I like Peridot.
Mm.
She's such a little cunt.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that in like years, actually. I should probably catch up on it.
Doesn't his mum turn out to be a complete, like, Rose, turn out to be a complete bitch?
Well, that's how it has always kind of seemed to me.
Hmm.
Like, a lot of the characters in that are pretty toxic. Like that purple chick, Amethyst. She's like a fucking toxic bitch, man. Like a selfish little fucking shit.
Amethyst is the one that destroys everything, right?
I guess.
Yep.
I've watched far enough that Steven Universe has his own gem inside him now, and he's like able to merge with them as well.
Didn't he always have a gem in his belly button?
Yeah, but like he wasn't able to use any of his powers. He gains them a little bit later. And like one of the last episodes I watched, he merged with Amethyst into some weird fucking thing that had an extra arm.
Yeah.
Only one though, not like it was a mess.
Yeah, that gets better, I'm pretty sure.
I do like the show, but yeah, some of the characters that are made out to be really good characters, like his dad's a, like, you know, he's not a deadbeat dad, he's just kind of just a chilled out has-been rocker. That's it. He's not a shit dad. But like his mom, like you see her in all of the flashbacks, and it's like they're like, oh, she was so great, she's so nice, and I'm like, then why's she being a cunt? Because she is. She's being a cunt right now, and there she is being a cunt again. Are you sure this person is like the hero of all of you? Because if this is what you look up to, that's not good.
I thought it'd be a show Josh would have watched.
Josh doesn't watch shows. He still hasn't watched regular show.
Time for that.
Still hasn't watched regular show either. Watch regular show before Steven Universe.
Yeah, definitely watch regular show.
That show, though, takes like 3 or 4 episodes to get into before you realize that Muscle Man is just the way he is, and you just have to accept it. But High Five Ghost is awesome.
I feel Ark is more of a Rigby.
Rip.
And you're more of a Mordecai.
Oh, thanks, cunt. What are you? What are you then?
I don't know out of those ones.
You can be Rigby's brother. Wait, what's your deal with what's your problem with Rigby's brother?
Who's related to Rigby?
Ouch. You're like, hey, Ark, you're Rigby. Oh, I don't want to be related to Rigby. Rigby's awesome.
Yeah.
Rigby was in the end of the show, Rigby has the best turnaround and the best story. Mordecai is just a shit cunt. But Rigby's brother was always a champ. He's the really tall one that drives a frickin' sports car. Remember? I thought I gave you a compliment. Instead, you're like, yuck. Rip. Yeah, no.
At least you didn't call me Mr. Moonface or whatever his name was, Moonhead.
Pops, have you not watched the end of that show?
Yeah, he...
Don't you say it. If Ark's gonna watch it, don't you say it. Because it's a show that has a really sad ending.
That's why I don't want to be Pops.
He was also one of the strongest in the universe, Dragon Ball Z style.
Yeah, but
you know.
Hey, it's Godbert.
Yeah.
I'm not even doing the Hildebrand quest line.
Oh.
I'm probably about due to catch up on Adventure Show as well. I mean Adventure Time, Adventure Show.
I haven't actually watched any of that.
Wow, that's fucked up. Mainly because now you have like fucking 12 seasons to watch. How could you have not watched that? It's worth watching for Jake alone.
Well...
Which is pretty much the only reason to watch it, to be honest.
Because I watched how many seasons of One Piece are there?
Yeah, well, stop watching the billion episodes of One Piece. There'll still be a billion episodes when you come back to it.
I'm only like 40 episodes off being finished.
Yeah, if you go and watch one season of Adventure Time and turn around, there'll be another 100 episodes of One Piece to watch.
Yeah, but I could finish One Piece and then go to Adventure.
It will never end. It will still be being made when you're dead in the ground.
That's a long time.
So fucking much One Piece. It's alright, I'll watch Adventure Time when I'm finished watching this show that has a fucking million episodes, literally over 1,000. Oh my god,
I'm pretty sure Hildebrand's mum is the cutie that's a fucking Dark Knight. Holy shit.
Are they actually gonna bring back that Morbana or Morbin or whatever her freaking name was?
More garbage. What?
No, the chick.
Mom Brenda.
Yeah, that's her.
No, she's dead.
Ouch. That sucks.
No, she's not the only death that's gonna happen.
Yeah, you guys acted like Nanamo was gonna come back. She's not, is she?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. It's been a long time since she died. You're not gonna just pour an antidote in a dead body. She's rotten.
I don't know.
Is she gonna come back and be evil?
Super evil.
Is she really? That sucks if that's what happens.
She cuts off Raoban's other arm.
Oh my god, that is not true. No, that's not true.
Knock knock, who's there? Not Raoban.
He just puts his helmet on, just charges into people from now on.
It'd be more like one knock.
Yes.
Where am I going? Oh, up there, of course. Oh no, there we go. This way. I do really like Ishgard. Ishgard is a nice looking city. And I haven't showed it off yet, but I have actually gone and gotten the other classes. So what did we get? We got the Machinist, which has a gun. Pull out your gun. And then we got...
Well, behave.
What else did we get? We got the Dark Knight, of course. This is probably going to be my main tank class. Just because, like, come on, as if it wasn't going to be always. Oh yeah, and the astrology, and why didn't they just call it these? Can't really be an astrologist because that's science. That's the other healing class. But yeah, we got all the classes now, and I kinda whoops, gotta switch back to my ninja. Don't want to be walking around as level 30 astrology and man, just call it a time mage for fuck's sake.
Astrologer.
So I'm pretty sure, I think it's Urangia, old mate that likes to talk really long.
Yeah.
Over at the Waking Sands. I'm pretty sure he's an astrologian.
He's a sketchy con, is what he is. Playing both sides. Playing both sides.
His whole arc resolves post Heavensward.
I'm sus on him.
Do they come back? It was Nanamo you're talking about, wasn't it?
Yes, but it's only Nanamo that comes back.
Unfortunately for Raoborn's other arm. I wish that came back. Give him a metal frickin' mechanical arm. Give him...
a Magitech arm.
Yes, but what is that game that is like made by FromSoft about ninjas?
Neo? No, Neo. Sekiro?
Yeah, that... Give him a Sekiro arm! Fuck! Because he has a fucking... He has a mechanical arm. Thravarian... Okay. Give us the fucking onion. Come on. I'll be Tony Abbott. I'll eat your fucking onion. That would be a really bad way to refer to anyone's genitals. Come on, I'll eat your fucking onion. Oh, that is nasty. For those that don't know, Tony Abbott is a politician here in Australia who is just a ridiculous cunt. He looks like a velociraptor in human skin. If anyone is a reptilian in the real world, it's him.
And he likes to wear budgie smugglers.
Which is DTs. But,
How funny is the term budgie smugglers?
It's pretty great, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I just got to get my budgie smugglers on?
What do you call it
that? Oh, well.
It looks like you're smuggling a budgie. In your jocks. Jocks. Man, there's a lot of garbage terminology in Australian culture. It's pretty bad. Some of it's pretty funny, though. Like Munyang. That one's pretty funny. But I hear people say things like that, and like they say it like they say it all the time, and then you're just like, okay, that's where it's cringe. Say it ironically. Don't say it unironically. Although that is a dangerous trap to get into, because you hear people saying things like dope. Oh man, that's dope. They say it like unironically, and then you're like, oh god, that's cringe. But when they're saying it ironically, it's not so much, but it's a slippery slope into unironically when you start saying something as a joke. That's why I started saying bro. I was like, it's ridiculous. And now I just say it all the time, and it's like, well, this is me now.
It's like when people started using the word cringe. Like, that's so cringy. It's very cringy.
I don't know if it is, because there's no other word that really gets across cringe as well as cringe.
Wow, Hildebrand's mum has just wrecked Hildebrand.
I hope you mean in a stepmom kind of way.
In an absolutely motherly kind of way. Which is even worse, because she's just destroying him with this ridiculous-sized bloody cooking pan.
Isn't he a freaking zombie?
No.
Did they unzombify him?
He never was a zombie.
I thought he was.
No.
Well, I've already got the spoiler, so you gotta give me the other half of it.
No, he just happened to fall amongst a whole bunch of gentlemanly zombies, and because he was so gentlemanly, they all just decided to follow him as his overlord.
Okay. Alright, I won't ask any more questions. That's very much one of those stories where you just like stop asking questions.
I gotta admit, like, I was not the biggest fan of the Hildebrand stuff first. I was just trying to skip through it all, but after bloody Vera was all like, "Yo, you should probably pay attention." It's like, oh my god, this is hilarious.
Well, I constantly have our Discord up, so if I look to the left, I can see 3 of those photos that you put in. So I am often reminded of how good it is. And by the way, it definitely looks like the graphics are better on your version now.
Yeah, after I went and updated all my drivers, gorgeous.
Geez, he really does have a little servant, doesn't he?
Yes!
Probably should have looked at the materia I just got, but I'm gonna choose not to, and not care. I should probably put materia in my stuff, but I feel like in a few levels it's not gonna matter. Just gonna have to replace it with
I
the
wouldn't be
best.
bothered putting materia into anything until you get 80 gear, eh?
So close. 4.5 levels away. That's hilarious that I'm the highest level and Grim's the furthest.
Yeah.
And Ark's in that middle spot, like the reasonable level and the reasonable, progression. But Grim shouldn't have been talking shit. Basically. If you didn't talk shit, I wouldn't have got mad and shown you who knows how to level up.
Well, I'm just saying, it's about time.
Well, that's one class out of how many?
You realize that I've leveled a lot of classes, right?
No.
Well, I have. So, you might not like the answer to that question.
Oh, snap.
I still have more level 80s than you.
Well, we'll see how long that lasts.
I have 3 level 80s.
Yeah, let's see who wins in a fight.
My botanist.
Yeah!
That's what I fucking thought. You come at me with your shitty little hatchet and I'll one-shot you.
I don't know.
I think I just finished all the Heavensward Hildebrand quests.
I'm 4.5 levels lower than you. I'm definitely gonna one-shot you. If
Well,
I take
I'd-
12 grand health off somebody that's actually wearing armor.
But I could just hide in the bushes.
I'm the one that hides in the bushes. I'm the one that's got the hide ability. Where is it?
Botanist
there it
has
is.
sneak.
Hide, trick attack, mug.
Quick attack.
Like, to be honest, a disciple of magical war would definitely beat a disciple of the land.
I'm pretty sure I would one-shot you.
Yeah. I kind of hope you'd one-shot me, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure your white mage would one-shot you.
Yeah.
In your other class. I'm just going to ignore them. They're just regular side quests. Where's this one? Is it this? Over the wall. Yes. Yes. Man, it's nice to make progress for once. Man, this place is just awesome. Freaking love Ishgard. I can't wait to get to Shirogane.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah, but first we gotta save up the money. Then we gotta wait for a plot to open up. I did
Wish
put.
you could just go into like guild houses and just like pull out your weapon and just start attacking things and just break them and then just kick them out because they have no fucking property anymore because you've destroyed it all.
I wish you could do that, but then people would be attacking our place.
Give us an incentive to defend our base all the time, though.
No, I think what we want to do is we want to save up money because I think in a couple of patches' time they're going to be opening up Ishgard as a place. And
Yeah,
that's going to be the moment where we're like, get them.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather Shirogane over Ishgard.
No, I'm saying that people are going to leave Shirogane to live in Ishgard, and that's our in. That's when we're like, get the large plot now. Oh, cool.
Once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity. Beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken, that the knights of Ishgard.
Please don't be like a half-an-hour cutscene. By the way, Georgie, you're a real trooper from watching that finale of ARR post-game in one sitting.
Yeah, in one fucking sitting, you mad cunt.
I wouldn't have done it. It was seriously just like everything I bitched about throughout the entire post-game rolled into one extra-large bitch slap episode to me, specifically. It's like, oh, you don't like cutscenes, huh? Well, how about all of the cutscenes? How about 2 hours of cutscenes and 15 minutes of playtime? It wasn't that much, but like I only exaggerated a little bit. Why is there an extra chocobo keep? Are we in a new area? Am I in a new area? I think I'm in a new area. Alright. I am still in the Foundation, but I'm in River's Meet? In northern Coerthas. Ooh.
Ooh.
I did like what happened in the cutscenes though. Like, to be honest, it was just annoying that they were so freaking long.
Yes.
Everybody got their little redemption arc. Whoever that freaking clown I was arguing with was.
TN didn't fucking get a redemption arc.
I mean, I do like TN, but like, come on, don't sit there and tell me with a straight face that TN is more redeemed than Vegeta is. Because without Vegeta, they probably wouldn't have beat Frieza. And without Vegeta, Cell would have killed Gohan. And without Vegeta, they wouldn't have won the Tournament of Power or saved Trunks' future timeline. And they all would have been wiped out by Android 19 and 20. And they also would have been destroyed by Boo. Like, if it wasn't for Vegeta, they all would have died so many times over. And currently, in Dragon Ball Super manga, Vegeta's doing some of the coolest shit, period.
I just feel like you're just starting to make a song then. If it wasn't for Vegeta...
I probably wouldn't watch it.
If it wasn't for Vegeta...
I'd probably still watch it, but Piccolo would be my favorite instead.
Yeah.
I really don't give a shit about Goku. Like, he's okay, but he's only...
That was the big thing when I was like younger. Obviously, I was a big Goku fan, but then obviously as I got older, I was like, yeah, obviously you fucking Team Vegeta forever.
Well, I've been watching the original, right? And I'm up to the Cell games. So I remember very clearly now, because of this, what it's like to have Goku make some sense when he talks, to make plans that are smart and thought out. Oh man, flying mounts. Where?
Rather than just derp?
Well, yeah, that's the thing, because in Super, he's just a fucking moron. He nearly gets the universe killed because he's a fucking moron. He's just a fucking moron. It's like they tried to recapture some of the derp of Dragon Ball, but it's like the reason that wasn't in Dragon Ball Z is because he grew into an adult. So it's like for him to revert.
It's like they tried to get the Dragon Ball Z abridged kind of Goku in there, if anything.
Oh man, that must piss off Sean Schammel so much.
But not the bat, baby.
No, he's probably loving that. Oh man, how happy is he gonna be to do Vegeta's Redemption Arc, Part 12. Nah,
Right.
when he's doing what Vegeta's doing in the manga, he's gonna be like, I'm so happy I'm Vegeta.
Especially when he does the whole Yardrop thing of, I'm gonna learn my own techniques, fuck Goku!
And other spoilers. Shh. That's okay. That was pretty vague.
It is vague as fuck, so...
Well, it's not that vague. It only talks about one specific place. Where one specific move was specifically learned.
that Vegeta may or may not learn. Or refuse to learn because he's all like, nope, that's a Goku move, punch it up your butthole.
Maybe he learned something different.
Maybe he learns instant transmission as like a dirty, dirty secret.
All I know is I am very ready for Vegeta to be the hero for once, because he's actually earned it. Because, like, the whole underlying story between Vegeta and Goku's rivalry was, like, potential versus hard work. And Vegeta was the hard work, and Goku was the potential. Which should have been the opposite way around, because Vegeta's the elite prince. And Goku was the one that was constantly always training. It would have made more sense to be the opposite way, but it's just not the way it went. So when Vegeta's sitting there busting his ass in 400 times gravity, and Goku's like, I trained for a couple of days, but then Chi-Chi made me get my license. Which, by the way, was a great
greatest
episode.
filler arc ever.
It was. Especially Piccolo's clothes.
Yes!
I can't remember what they said on them, though. I just like the idea of Piccolo wearing a sideways cap. I just imagine him putting it on and it makes me smile.
Well, I like the idea of the fact that Goku technically owns those clothes. So he could give them to Vegeta.
Oh god. But he's the bad man.
Piccolo.
Servant woman, bring me a drying cloth! What is with these clothes? They're pink! Just puts them on anyway. That's right, he's like, what is with these clothes? They're pink! How bizarre! And then he just wears them.
I know, you think you just walk around shirtless, eh?
Well, yeah, then he'd make everyone cry. Especially Yamcha.
Especially Yamcha. Especially the beta male.
That's hilarious, because that is exactly what Yamcha has become.
Because that's literally what Vegeta calls him in Dragon Ball Z Abridged. In that scene where he's putting the pink shirt on, it's like, is that the beta male out there?
Poor Yamcha.
Hey, he gets his redemption arc in fucking Dragon Ball Super. In the
Yamcha?
Universe 7 versus Universe 6 baseball game.
Oh, ugh. I guess, if you could call it that.
Hey, he survived. That's a pretty good achievement considering he's pretty shit tier.
Progress. He is very shit tier. But, honestly, still stronger than Chaozu. But I don't think he's stronger than Master Roshi anymore.
No, I reckon Master Roshi's
Stronger than Tien as well.
to women has pretty much put him above all the Earthlings now, except for like maybe Krillin.
Yeah, I think Krillin's still stronger. Because Krillin trains with Android 18. And has gone through pretty much all
quote
of the
unquote
fights.
trains with Android 18.
Hey, they don't have to wear clothes to train.
She just rides him like a fucking train and he just hopes he survives every time.
But he does survive, and that means he only gets stronger. What do they call it? He's got the right guspa.
Or did he get a Zenkai boost like all the Saiyans do, but specifically on his penis?
I think it's probably got a knot in it. Oh god.
Here we go. Here's another preferred episode talking about Krillin's penis.
His knotted penis.
So did he lose hair from everywhere then, or just his head?
He just shaves his head, man.
Didn't he lose it?
No.
No, he shaves it because he lets it grow out for a while in Super, because when he gets ready for Torment of Power, he goes to wax it again because it's like, yeah, everyone, I'm back to being a proper martial artist again. Look at me, I have no hair.
He also has he has the Nicolas Cage haircut in the Boo Saga.
I love this GT hair, man. I'm not gonna lie. That was a pretty good setup for having that old man Krillin's thing.
Oh yeah, that's the only one I was thinking of because I couldn't remember young Krillin. I just remember him having a mustache and fighting Goku. He had pretty cool old man hair.
I was gonna admit, I actually liked what they did with Krillin and 18 GT.
I didn't like them cutting Android 18's hair.
Yeah, but you knew it was gonna happen, especially if she was gonna try and pretend to like fit in with everybody. Like, oh yeah, I guess I better get a fucking Karen haircut.
I don't know.
That's the same thing.
She kind of was very adamantly against that in every other moment. Like when Trunks cut her hair by accident, it doesn't grow back. She was really fucking pissed off about it.
I've never seen that. When was that?
She says it in 2 universes, in future Trunks' universe and in the current universe.
Oh.
Because Trunks cuts her hair with his sword. Remember when she breaks Vegeta's arm?
Yeah.
It was like around that point.
That's when she shatters the sword as well.
Yeah, because Trunks takes a swing, cuts her hair, and she gets fucking pissed off and beats the shit out of him. But then also, when Trunks goes back after the Cell games to kill them both in first form Cell.
We're talking the future timeline? Well, the first future timeline, yep.
Same sort of thing happens. So yeah, she's very defensive about her hair that doesn't grow back, so it was out of character.
Ah, yeah, okay, now that you've explained it, yeah, it makes sense why then she's gone for full Karen haircut, because she'll never get her hair back to where it was.
Well, the implication is that, like, in GT she willingly chose to have short hair that will never grow back. And it's like, seems out of character after she chucked such a hissy fit about it on multiple occasions.
But there has been like a 10-year time gap though as well. Like Vegeta has a mustache and he's cut his hair.
Yeah, and Marin has a nose.
Wait, what?
Krillin's daughter, she grows a nose out of nowhere in GT.
What? I'm gonna have to look that up
and
now.
She has pigtails and stuff.
I know she had the pigtails and shit, but I didn't realize she grew a fucking nose.
Out of nowhere. You don't just not have a nose and then have a nose.
And then just grow a nose.
It's like, what? Did you start growing it when you were fucking like 12? A late bloomer.
Genes kick in finally, or did you just get Bulma to just build you a nose?
Well, she should be human because, like,
yeah, it's all
they're supposed to be cyborgs, not androids. They're cyborgs in Japan, so they're augmented humans.
Abridged fucking makes fun of that quite a bit.
Yeah, well, that's just stupid translation. They should be Cyborg 16, Cyborg 17, Cyborg 18, but yeah, they're just like, they're androids! Why? Why would you change something?
Sounds cooler!
It's just silly, because it's like they shorten it to C16, C17, C18. The C standing for Cyborg, obviously. But, yeah, they just changed it for no reason. I mean, I do like Android 17, Android 18 as names and stuff, but, like, when you're delving into the whole point of it, it's like, they're just augmented humans, so it doesn't... It's kind of like the implication is, like, because they're androids, they're artificial people, and they're not. They're people that have...
mechanical parts inside them.
Yeah, so it makes perfect sense for Krillin to be able to have a kid with Android 18, but if it's an android, and a synthetic human at that... Ooh. What have we got here? Couple of dresses. Ooh, I like the black one. But I like money more. Yeah, so that was always kind of weird. I just like that 17 is very much alive. I wonder if they'll try and do some
yeah, I was gonna imagine you of all people would be very proud of all the 17 fucking hype that was been going down with Torment of Power and all that.
I kind of wonder if they're gonna try and retcon some of the GT stuff into it later in the story.
You mean like a good Super 17?
I wonder if that'll be when they kill him. They're like, alright, he had his redemption arc, now let's kill him. Because he saves the universe. It's literally just 17 that saves everyone the MVP.
Well, it is, and then the whole thing is like, if anyone chose anything less honorable, fucking Xena was gonna wipe out everything anyway.
I wonder if that lame dude that I was talking to on the internet thinks that TN has a better redemption arc than 17.
Ooh, Vegeta or 17 who would have a better redemption arc. I still feel like it'd be Vegeta.
I don't know, man. Like, saving all of existence after being a bad guy and then disappearing to save the animals for a decade. And then, yeah, I think it's kind of similar, isn't it?
From destroying planets on the regular, as it is implied pre-fucking in the flashbacks, to going around to not only trying to save his own universe, but then trying to save another universe altogether that has no relation to him.
Yeah, I think the thing with 17 is that this universe of 17 wasn't actually that bad, because he didn't get to become the 17 from Trunks' universe. I think he probably killed a couple of people or something early on. Like, did they even kill anyone? I feel like they just stole a car and bailed, and then they're like, oh crap, it's Cell.
I feel like they fucked shit up when they initially got out, though.
Like, they killed Dr. Gero, and that was it. I don't know if they killed anyone.
Look, I know there was a big difference with obviously the body count between the two, but I feel like they have spilled some blood, like minimal, but I feel like they have.
I hope so.
Like, I know 16 didn't at all.
Yeah, the innocent boy. We're gonna have to pick up Fighters at some point.
I know, I bought it for everyone for this very reason.
Yeah, and then we just didn't play it. I have it installed, and it's gonna stay installed until we do it. And you were gonna do like a story playthrough, which apparently the story is great enough for them to put Android 21 in fucking every game.
Oh yeah, that's right, yeah, because she's getting a bit hoard out now, isn't she?
She's my favorite character in Dragon Ball Legends, the mobile game.
It's like that character they made that was the fucking son of Mira and Toa, bloody Fu, that's it.
What the fuck? I don't even know who that is.
He's the purple guy with glasses and the top bun haircut.
Yep, haven't seen him ever.
Oh, I know he was a Xenoverse 2 character creation originally, and I know he's branched out into other media. Like, Heroes, Dragon Ball Super Heroes, and I thought he might have been chucked into Legends, but doesn't sound like it.
Android 21 is so popular that I wouldn't be surprised if they made the story from Dragon Ball Fighters part of, a future Super story. God, I hope they do that. That would
even
be
a
great.
movie that's like retconned.
Yeah, I think they can probably fit it into a movie. To be honest, I think they're probably going to have to... I doubt they will, but they really should redo a lot of the movies with, like, current movie art. Like, the level the art is at.
Sort stuff out in continuity. Like, I would have no issue if they redid, like, Tree of Might with Tarble, killed him off at the end, but updated everything, maybe make some shit so he makes him canon, and then just, like, slot it in somewhere in the timeline.
You mean Turles?
Turles, that's it, not Tarble. Fucking, so even if they had to, like, go for, like, the post-Frieza, pre-Android thing, so, like, Gohan has to get aged up or whatever.
I think what they'd have to do is just remove Piccolo, because they put Piccolo in it, and that's why it screwed the continuity. It's like, he's dead, guys. You can't have it between the end of the Saiyan saga and before the Frieza saga when these characters are dead. They're dead! You don't have Dragon Balls to wish them back with. This is why it doesn't fit in canon. So, like, if they just went back and did that, then, you know, they would be able to mention them in past tense in canon continuity. Like, in a future Super chapter, they could be like, oh yeah, remember Turles? They tried to change its name to Taurus, by the way, but yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they tried to. They're not going to, though.
I was gonna say, I've never seen anything other than Turles, so I thought they might have tried to change his name to like fucking like Turtle or some shit.
I think that was the 4Kids one that tried to change it.
Taurus.
Yeah. It's like, no, it's a it's a different language vegetable, dude. Like, it's not. Taurus is a bull. It breaks the whole Saiyan thing.
That's what I'm sitting there thinking, going like, yeah, they're going from vegetable to animal, but then they're going from like turtle to like fucking bull.
I think Turles
I think
is
we
a
just
turnip.
lost a Grim.
Where did he go?
Buddy.
We did lose
Friend,
Grim.
pal.
He's just dropped off. Which is a shame, because the episode's nearly over.
He just said the server dropped on his end.
That's alright. He'll be
Bye,
back.
Graham. Friend, buddy, pal.
Just
We
talk
will
about
miss
Dragon
you.
Ball until he's like, fuck this. He goes to
Yeah.
sleep.
No, fuck it. I'm just gonna sit there and watch it. Fuck these dickheads. They can just punch it up their ass.
No, I really would like them to redo a lot of the movies. Like, even if they, like, had 2 movies and they crammed them into one story, made it longer, but then made it work inside the canon.
Yeah, like look, like Slug, Turles.
Yeah.
I'm sort of torn about Cooler, whether we should bring him into the canon or not.
He should have been in the canon for sure.
You reckon?
Yeah. Meta
See, I'm not sure, because the whole point was just like, here, I'm just a stronger Frieza with a 5th form.
Yeah, but they heavily touch on, like, Goku's past being sent to Earth in that pod. Because Cooler was the one that had a lock on him, could have blown him away, and then it's just like, nah. Let Frieza's stupidity come back to haunt him.
Which it did. And
Yeah,
then
exactly.
afterwards.
Which is why Cooler is freaking awesome.
On a plus side, I'm back.
Nice.
Yeah, they're just sitting there going like, why has Grim dropped out? What in the ever-loving fuck is this bullshit?
My internet literally just died.
Fucking everyone stop DDoSing and being a fucking cock-juggling thunder cunt, please and thank you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Me and Grim wanted to finish the last episode of a series that we haven't uploaded any of yet. Maybe by the time this goes up we would have uploaded the first one, but yeah, we tried like a couple of times now to record the last episode and it was just unplayable.
Well and truly unplayable.
The second time it was even worse. Like, the game would run, but it would only run at 2 frames per second.
Yeah, that was brutal.
It wasn't even 2 frames per second if it's sitting on the 1 frame for a couple of seconds. That's less than 1 frame a second. That's 1 frame for 5 seconds. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah, hopefully all of this stupid DDoSing and cyber attacks from wherever the hell they're coming from end pretty soon. And it's a good thing you came back, Grim, because it's almost time to wrap up. I'm just going to finish up this last quest.
Yeah, I'll have to repeat the duty that I was just in. I was right at the end.
Ouch, yeah. Yeah, that's how we started the episode, remember? I know that pain.
Yeah.
It's freaking stupid, man. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the internet not working because people are dicks. It reminds me of all that Lizard Squad shit when Destiny came out.
But I think, like, you know, I keep saying, like, my router restarts?
Yeah.
I think that's because my internet is that bad that the connection just drops completely out and it can't reconnect itself because it is that bad.
Damn.
So it's like, my router just turns around and it's like, you know what? No. I'm not going to do what I'm meant to do.
I really wanted to get to where I am on the map, but I didn't think falling to my death would be the way I did it. Ooh, a spiky thing. That looks like an Aetheryte crystal. But not quite. Can I just say, like, Heavensward? All the locations rule.
Yeah.
And
It's better to get into Storm.
yeah, that's what I hear. It just keeps getting better and better. I'm so glad that vanilla game is over, man. Oh my god.
Yep, that shit hurt, not gonna lie.
Oh man. That nearly made me give up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when I did it with my Ora character, when Heavensward was still like the current DLC, but it was like the arse end of it, so it was like Stormblood was just about to come out, and I was trying to do like the massive catch-up arc. Yeah, it fucking hurt, especially getting into that ARR bit. Everyone was in my FC was like, "No, man, you've got it. Just keep going." And I'm just like, "Argh!" And they even like came in like filled 6 out of 8 slots every time I ran to run something too. Like they were pretty good bros, but it was just like, oh god, everything hurts.
Oh man, what were they thinking? Honestly, I'm not surprised they're gonna cut it back, but like, dude.
What was they don't remove the content altogether and they just like make it optional and stuff, so you can at least go run it. So then you have access to it in the duty finder. Like they're gonna have to do that bare minimum. They're gonna have to have some way to rework it into the storyline so you can still run it in duty finder.
Yeah. They've got to do it the optional path. It's just the only way. I keep getting 50 gear, and it's just trash. It's all just trash. It doesn't even look good. It's just trash. Oh god, now I gotta go all the way over there, and then we can wrap up. Let Grim get some sleep. I love how the time is just in the top right corner, so people can always see what time it is when we're actually playing.
Oh shit, that's right.
And as long as people remember that I have 2 kids that'll be up early in the morning. So I'm committed to this. So make sure, if you realize how committed I am, like, comment, subscribe.
Right, you son of a bitch.
Like, comment, and subscribe for Grim to reverse his vasectomy and have 2 more kids.
No.
But what if a lot of people like, comment, and subscribe?
Not even that was crowdfunded. That would not happen.
I don't know. What if we got like 1 million subs?
No.
2 million subs.
What if we had millions of subs and you were set for life, but you had to have 2 more kids?
No. Can I adopt?
No, biological only.
No.
And then, alright, what if we got 50 million subs?
Of your vasectomy.
What if we got 50 million subs and you were literally making more money than you could spend? But
Like, what if we dethroned PewDiePie as the quote-unquote gaming YouTuber?
Literally never gonna happen. But what if that happened, but it was like, what do they call it, where it's like, the caveat is that you had to reverse your vasectomy, have 2 more kids, and then get a vasectomy again.
Let's just say, if that happened, we could talk about it.
Alright, that's better than nothing.
Yeah, I'll take that. I know it's still in there. I know what it's like raising kids, man.
We wake up in the morning and we had 50 million subs and all these deals from like YouTube and all these sponsors. I feel like we would have to get together. So point A would be to nut over all the business crap. Not fucking
Pun intended.
It's like, come on, Grim. All you've got to do is frickin' goof in your wife again. I heard that recently.
Like,
that's what
we don't even have to film it. Just like you guys can have a romantic weekend.
That's what I heard yesterday. Danny from Game Grumps sent his dad a Father's Day card, and he's like, "Thanks for goofing inside my mom."
Oh, fucking Jesus.
Best terminology ever. It's pretty bad. Oh my god, do I seriously? Oh my god, alright, fine, I guess I'll just have 0 health. I mean 1. Only 1 though. God. Thanks for goofing inside my mom. Happy Father's Day.
And as you say goofing, like automatically just to hear the
Imagine if you had like if you had Spotify set up ready to go. So just at the moment you're like, I'm gonna goof! Ba-da-ba-doo, bop-a-doo, bop! Oh god, that was a really great show, Goof Troop.
Hey Siri, I'm about to goof.
Oh my god, why is this what we're talking about? Oh god.
This is the prime quality content Georgie and a couple of other people are totally keen for.
Man, they have so many better things they could be doing.
But they're committed, and they're gonna like, comment, subscribe with Hook.
Oh, good.
Uh,
Oh, that's right, because the whole Kingdom Hearts thing is like fucking Mickey Mouse is OP as fuck.
Yeah, Goofy dies in that, by the way.
Wait, what? But he's the main character, isn't he?
Yeah, in one of the games, Goofy dies. And Mickey's like, Goofy!
And does he like use his like Super Saiyan Mickey powers to bring him back?
I can't remember what happens, actually. But yeah, how fucked up is that?
That's just a bit fucked, I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like that also got brought up in that Game Grumps episode when they were talking about goofing. But yeah, Ark and Grim don't watch Game Grumps, that's just a me thing.
That's just a methane.
Oh man. I used to
No.
follow
No.
Aaron from Game Grumps when like Newgrounds was a thing, and he used to make little short animated things called the Awesome series. So he had Metal Gear Awesome. You might have actually seen that at some point and just forgotten about it, because it was a pretty big deal.
I feel like the name is familiar. Metal Gear Awesome.
Yeah. It'd be like Meryl calls up on the codec, or whatever it's called. It's called the codec, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Oh my god, you're so fucking hot." And he just
Yes!
yeah. That's freaking Ego Raptor from Game Grumps before he did Game Grumps, man.
Oh my god, okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Except back then he actually used to talk to people because he wasn't being swamped by millions of people constantly. So I remember commenting on some of the things he said, and he was like pretty nice about it, like getting
Wasn't
into
getting
animated
murdered
and
by
stuff.
some goth pussy.
Fuck.
Yes.
And I mean that in the most loving possible way, but like, why?
Well, I think he's loving it. But seriously, Susie's super nice. But
Yeah,
oh,
there's
man.
nothing against her, but like, yeah, got murdered by that goth pussy.
fuck, that's funny, man. I think she'd probably appreciate that, to be honest. But
Maybe we should make that the title of our episode: "Getting Murdered by That Goth Pussy,"
oh my god. I remember though, I used to
featuring Ego Raptor, and then he'd be like, "What the ever living fuck?"
I still remember
You'll have to watch to find out where we talk about you.
Ninja Sex Party, like when they first came out, they had their own theme song. It was like one of the first songs they ever put up. It was before they had Ego Raptor make a film clip for them, like the art for it. So I was like, oh my god, they got fucking Ego Raptor from Newgrounds to do the thing. And then like Game Grumps was a thing, so I'm like, oh my god, JonTron's playing with Ego Raptor, hell yeah. And then Danny joined after JonTron bitched out because he didn't like people commenting that, because he would get too real, he'd say things that were not okay to say, and then get judged for it. You know, how the caveat to free speech. You can say what you want, but people are allowed to judge you for it.
No way!
But yeah, like, so he bailed, then there was a whole bunch of conspiracy theories about why he bailed, and then Danny came in and started off with Zelda in a game that I played growing up. So it's just like, yeah, Game Grumps is pretty sweet. And now it's 8 years later. Game Grumps has been a thing for 8 years. And DudeGoBack started, I think, a year or two after Game Grumps did, except we're not American, and nobody likes us.
Yeah! Aw.
And I wasn't a fairly well-known Newgrounds animator before I started DudeGoBack. But yeah, pretty much started a year later. I was like, hell yeah, Let's Plays. I could do that. And that's why we've got our DudeGoBack classic episodes until my co-host decided to just take some drugs and wander off into the woods and never came back.
Or they found some, girlfriends. I probably shouldn't call them vaginas. That'll make me sound a bit like a neckbeard.
No, he just wandered into the woods and...
Oh, I was talking about Herbie specifically at that point.
Oh.
But,
At least he stuck around for like a 77 episode series, so... Pete stuck around for... Hoffo stuck around for 23 episodes, and that's it.
Jesus.
We've done series that have lasted longer than that. Man, this guy just lured me into death. Well, not death, because these guys all suck, but... I am nearly done, by the way, Grim, so don't worry. You get to sleep soon, buddy.
Okay.
Nearly.
But
Oh god. Nah, so Game Grumps has always been a bit of a big inspiration for me, and it's always been weird how I've kind of like found the people associated with it outside of it. It's more like the hub for all of them. So like Danny from NSP, Ego Raptor from Newgrounds days, and Ross from, geez, what was his old series? He had like a animated series. It was like a news show about video games or something, gaming news or something. I can't remember. But then when he came on for Steam Train, I was stoked. Man, he got frickin' shady lately on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
It's like you know how all of the Black Lives Matter things is happening at the moment, right?
Yeah.
So one of the police departments in America was like, "Here's a photo of all the thank you letters we've been sending," and Ross kind of is just like, "I can't help but notice that the thank you written on the front of them is in the same handwriting on every letter. So how long did it take you to write yourself that many letters?" It's just so fucking shady. and then Kadakarus, who's also a gaming content creator.
Oh yeah, Kadakarus, yep.
Ooh, Iceheart. And then yeah, he's like, this is like the moment that you find out that your mum and Santa have the same handwriting.
Oh.
Oh man, so shady. I fucking love shade. It's great. I'm a little bit annoyed though that that became the terminology when that's my chosen moniker.
She cameth unto me.
Midgore Sorma is talking to Iceheart.
Alike in gifts, yet set
Please don't be a 20-minute cutscene.
Bet you it will be.
No, Grim will be asleep before the end of it.
Night, Grim. Z.
I won't be asleep. I'm fine. I'm keeping up.
Like you, I have been
I want to take a photo of this as soon as that text window is gone. There we go. I do like Iceheart. She's awesome.
She's pretty baller.
She's also pretty. I hope she hooks up with Sephiroth.
Yes, they'll have the ultimate Sephirothian babies.
They can have a three-way with Kadaj.
Oh god. Incestuous fucking step.
What is
Fantasy.
happening to Grim's mic?
Not my mic.
Park? Is it your
Wasn't
mic?
me.
Pretty sure it's you, Grim.
Can't possibly be me.
Whoever's doing that should stop it, because it's a cutscene.
It says it's Arcs on Discord.
I knew full well what might happen where I found.
I'm gonna pee on you when you're here next.
I'm gonna piss on you when you're here next. No, wait. I'm gonna piss on you when I'm at yours next.
Don't do that, that's bad hospitality.
Just wait
But
till
is
you
it bad hospitality for you not to accept it in gracious manners?
Yes.
Not piss. That's like one of the house rules.
But,
Don't pee anywhere except in the toilet.
But you said you were going to pee on him.
So not over the balcony into someone's mouth after they've paid for it?
I was gonna pee on him before he got in my house.
Oh, okay. Not vomit over the balcony on him?
Oh god.
You just wait at the train station as soon as the door opens, he just starts pissing.
Thanks, Umpa, for vomiting over my balcony. Killing civilians won't bring them together. What of the innocents who died when you attacked the Foundation? Damn, my character's cute.
It wasn't supposed to be like that.
Oh shit, pulling Iceheart up on her shit. She doesn't like that.
It was beyond my control.
I think it was not beyond your control.
Children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered.
So what's the deal here? Why are we talking to Iceheart / Shiva?
Okay, so because we're trying to get information on the heretics, and because Iceheart is, quote, a heretic, technically. They're like, yo, let's find her and find out some information about things and stuff.
I love little Midgard Sorma, by the way.
He's a little bro, isn't he?
I fucking love him. It's also just funny that he's essentially got the voice of Kratos. Tiny little adorable thing, voice of freaking dad. Man, I just realized they're gonna make a sequel to that God of War on PS5.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Well, everyone reckons it's going to be a trilogy.
I'm surprised there's not another one already, to be honest.
Nah, I think these guys know that they need to be smart with this.
Well, that was God of War 7. Actually, wait, no.
5.
No, it is 7. Because there's Ghost of Sparta. There's 2 on PSP that got remade. There's Ascension, and then there's just God of War 1, 2, and 3. So that is God of War 7.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. I think people tried to dismiss some of the games as non-canon, and it's like, okay, that's fine, but they're referenced to later in Ascension, which is canon, and also they got remastered on PS3, so they are? They just weren't canon when they were a PSP-only release? Man. 6 minutes this cutscene's been going. I think it's nearly over. Grim's like, yay. Sleep.
A little bit yay.
I bet you regret recording this extra episode now.
Nah, we're good.
Yeah. This should get us to next weekend anyway.
Yay. We can still finish off that other series tomorrow at some point. If the servers are not being...
If the gods are graceful.
Yeah. Unlikely, but maybe. Alright, nice. Alright, well, you wanna wrap up there, Ark?
Yeah, sure. So, another episode done of our eventual entry into Ishgard. So, if you like what you're seeing here, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and until the next episode of Final Fantasy XIV, I'm Marcus Sam, with me is Shade and Grim, and you are on DudeGoBack. Peace!
Praise the sun.
Bye.